Welcome in. Hello, hello. Just want to check to make sure everybody can hear me because last time I had an issue wearing my headphones. So just want to make sure everybody can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. Hi, Danny. Yay! Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Let me start with a giveaway. I'm also trying the Notbot for the first time. So be patient with me because I don't know what it is about this, but it's scary to me. So if there's any Notbot users, tell me how you like it because I don't know what I'm doing with the Notbot. Yay, Danny! I'm so glad you like it. That's awesome. I know there's a bunch of people coming in. Go ahead and get in my giveaway for the followers giveaway that I'm doing right now. I am sending a sticker. If you've been a buyer with me before, you've probably gotten one of my stickers. But for the followers giveaway, we'll be doing one of my Buying Fabric is a Hobby sticker. And then for my buyers giveaway today, I have a whole ton of these really nice YKK zippers. So these are the colors that I have. So for my buyers, you'll get to pick one of these. There's 3 different metal ones and then 2 plastic ones, and they're two-way zip. So you get to pick 2 of them for my buyers giveaways. So I told y'all I was picking up a lot of knits, and I wasn't joking because here's my like set of knits. So we might need to go on a field trip to look at them. Yes, Beth, absolutely. Especially since everybody, I think, bro, she has the same issue where everyone thinks that I'm a dude because everyone just calls me Buck, which is totally fine. But I'm JJ. For those who are like new to my show, I'm JJ, also known as Buckhorn Supply Co. I buy and sell a ton of fabric. So I'm going to take you guys on a field trip with me to show you these knits. And what we're going to do this round, my knits are $7 a yard. And we can go through, and you guys can tell me what colors. Yay, MG! Congrats! Yeah, chef's kiss. I know they're so nice. Some of those are so nice. So I'm still working on weighing and labeling all of these knits, like for the yard. So we'll just go through and I'll show you guys all of the new stuff that I have, and I'll have to cut these down. And then I will be doing. Sorry, my garage is a mess because I'm currently essentially turning my garage into a fabric store and like all sorts of storage. So I will be doing like some filler boxes with these. These were already pre-cut that I had gotten when I bought all of this stuff. So I think I'm going to do a filler box after I cut some of this other stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got, and you tell me what's catching your eye. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a huge stack, okay? So here's my stack. Oh, sorry, my light went up. Here's my stack. So tell me what colors we're thinking. And of course, there's like stuff deep in there, yeah? So I have some pink, some purple, and all of this is knits. I have like this kind of sheerness, some pink things, lots of stripes, some polka dots, some kind of, it looks like French terry there. So you let me know what we're thinking, and I will fight this stack, and I will pull it for you. Or I can just start pulling random things and seeing if y'all want me to run a yard of it. What are we thinking, folks? I've got some jersey knit, some French terry, some modal in there. I don't have, if you're looking for some prints, I don't really have a ton of, I know that it's a ton. I don't have anything vintage that's 70s knits right now. I do not, but I will be picking up like a lady is selling me her entire collection of fabric, and with that I'm going to get denim, upholstery, corduroy, like all types of neat stuff. Tonight is primarily knits, but I do have some of the stuff that I've been running on my shelves. So I do still have some leftover satin, silks, and things like that. But this is kind of just the like what's left over from some of that. So I can totally run some of that for you too. Yeah, absolutely. Primarily knits tonight. Let me know. I'm gonna pull a roll. And if anybody wants me to run it, just put R in the chat. Oh yeah. Ooh. This one giveaway. Oh yay! Congratulations. Oh, that startled me because my printer went off. And and like I said, I'm using the Knotbot for the first time, and I was not expecting it to go off. So it just told me that somebody won the giveaway. So that congratulations. If you're new and you're in my giveaway, you're getting one of my stickers that say "Buying fabric is a hobby." Because for some of us, while sewing is a hobby, so is buying fabric. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so first up, I have this light navy. A lot of this stuff is from Icy Fabrics. That's okay. A lot of this stuff is from Icy Fabrics, which is an American mill here in Washington State. It's down in Battleground. So a lot of this stuff is milled here in the US. This is a kind of jersey knit. Does have some good stretch. Obviously, you can kind of see the sheerness on that. Let me toss this up. So we're going to go by the yard. Again, it's $7 for the yard. Nobody wants 30 seconds. That feels illegal. So if you want a yard of this, that's running now. And if you want multiple yards, just tell me how much you want and I'll run that for you. Again, this is a nice lightweight jersey. It's kind of like a navy color. Passing on that, no worries. And if you see something in your life you want me to run it later, this is like nice and long. It's 92, I think, or 90 is this one. Get another roll for you guys. I'm telling you, this is such a workout. Who needs to go? How much do you run the modal? I'm gonna run the modal for $7 as well. Do you want some of that? I have black and white. I think I have a blue in the modal, and I'll show it to you. All right, I have another one of these Icy knits. This is white with a gray and black stripe there. I think this is 62 on the width. 62 on the width. So we're going to start this. Again, everything is starting at $7 a yard. If you want multiples of it, just go ahead and let me know. Yeah, let me know how much you need. And I can show you the colors that I have too. So this is up right now. If you buy multiple yards of it, you will get like a whole cut of it, and I'll cut it for you. And then if you guys just want to see everything it is that I've got and then ask for what you want thereafter, I will pull it for you. Let me show you that modal that I've got. This might be pont. No, that's not. This might be pont because it's feeling thicker. Yeah. So this one's a nice heavier weight knit. No see-throughness on that. You can see that it's kind of like a true blue here. I'm going to run this. This is mid-weight. Yeah, let me know how much you want, so boy. I'm going to say, well, I would say this is more of a heavyweight. Blue, black, and white. I got blue, black, and white. So here's the blue that I've got that's running right now. Again, everything is starting at $7 a yard. Some of it I have less of. Like this one, I don't have that much yardage of. It's kind of dwindling down here, but the stretch on that one, you just let me know how much you need. I'm gonna start stacking these over here so that you guys can see them in the background. Got some solid gray lightweight jersey. Gonna put that up. Again, everything is $7 a yard, friends. And I'm just gonna start stacking stuff back here so that you can see kind of what's in the background. I got tons. I got tons. So that's running. Everything will be consecutive if you want multiple yards of it. There's that. I don't know if you can see my stuff. Yeah, you can see them. I already did this one. Oh, this one's cute. Here is a pretty lilac color. Again, this seems like another jersey-esque type knit. Nice and lightweight. A little bit of sheerness there on the back end, but not too much. Everything's starting at $7 a yard. So it's nice, pretty lilac color. If you want multiple yards of it, you just let me know how many yards you want, and I'll just run that for you. So it's nice, pretty lilac color. Let's see what else I got. I already ran this one. Got an eggplant purple. This one's really nice. This one has some good drape to it. If there's any colors that anybody is wanting to see, please let me know. I have a giant stack over here. Gigi. Gigi, do you just want 1 yard? Let me know how many you want, Gigi, and I'll run them for you. 2? You got it. So, boy, are you asking if the jersey would be good for a caftan? There's that other yard for you there, Gigi. I think so. Also, depending on what state you're in. Like, if you're wanting for something that's nice and flowy, definitely this lightweight jersey is super nice. It's just really breathable. Yeah, and then the pont is like a little bit thicker than the modal. All right, Gigi, that's 2 of this purple to you. Set that aside there. Oh, I'll show you the difference between the two because I have 2 whites. So boy, I will show you the difference between at least 2 of them right now. Okay, so here is the white pont that I have, where it is nice and thick. You can't really see through it. I like to use this stuff as a lining. Still good stretch, but obviously there's no sheerness to it. So like depending on what state you're in, the pont might be it. Like I'm in Washington State, so I like that like heavier feel to it versus this white jersey. And again, both of them are $7 a yard starting. So I'm gonna run this white jersey. Again, you can kind of see the sheerness with the light there. Well, welcome in everybody. start. Yeah, let me pull that black modal for you. Running this white light knit jersey knit here. Again, everything starting at $7 a yard. All of these are milled here in, well, a lot of them are milled here in Washington State. Let me put this up. Find you the black. Oh, I also have one. So I have a couple different textures. One of them is more like a, I would say like a tech feel to it, if that makes sense. It's like more like hiking shirt material. So I'm going to show you. You can see that this one is more of a woven. One side definitely is more textured than the other on this one. That one's a little bit thicker than jersey. I'm getting, just for everybody that's coming in, something soft and breathable. You got it. So this one's not very soft and breathable. I'm going to show you the one that's kind of like got this window pane vibe to it. You might like that one. This one's so neat to me. Okay, look at this one. So I definitely get kaftan vibes from this one. So you tell me. What do we think of this one? And it is like all the some sheerness to it. So I don't know if you're wanting it to cover your whole body. Worth it to show. Worth it to show. Okay, hold on. Let me double check that one other one. All right, so I've got 3 black for other than the window pane one. So this one is my one that I'm gonna try and get nice and tight in there, because this one has like this small. If I stay still, you can see the textures there. Like I said, it's kind of like a hiking shirt material. So this one's really nice. It has some really good stretch, some nice depth to it. And then the other one that's lightweight for you on the blacks that I have is that modal. So this one feels more like a cotton blend. So which one are we thinking? We'll call this one 2, and that window pane one 1. Good for tees. This one for sure, both of them. Would that be fine for summer? This one here, yeah, I would say that this one's breathable, just based off of the weave itself. Like you can see, like it definitely has some give there for you to get some air through that. This one I think would is just a little bit tighterly woven. And what I can do too is if you want 4 of, or with the purple one, let me check to make sure that I don't have just straight up, I think that I have just straight up jersey in black. I do. I was like, I know that I have jersey in black. I got you, friend. I just didn't pull it out from under my table. I got just straight up jersey. You want 4 of the jersey? Like that purple? I was like, I didn't pull it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to drop these down. All right, these are for you. So, boy, what's on the thing? Running 1 yard at a time of this black. And if anybody else wants some black jersey, you let me know and I'll run it for you. There's number 2, and you wanted 4. There's number 2. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to toss another giveaway out there. That giveaway should be going. Go ahead and get my giveaway there. Thank you so much, So Boy. Go ahead and get in my giveaway there. And if there's any colors that anybody is interested in having me run, I'm going to just tilt you guys that way. I have this whole stack here, and I can go and show you what's over there. So, boy, you might need to check your payment stuff, friend. Not sure what's going on with that. Okay, let me set that aside. If anybody wants some of this black jersey, oh, I totally get that. No worries, I totally get that. If anybody is interested in some black jersey, everything is starting at $7 a yard, and I'll run multiple yards for you if you'd like. If there's anything that you're wanting, do I need to run it again? Not sure if I need to run it again. Michelle, how many yards of the black jersey you want? $7 a yard. If anybody's interested in the black jersey, just one, you got it. Start that now. I also have purple. I have a light blue color. And I think I have like a baby pink. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'm still trying to figure out how to do these, what's it called? The knot bot. So if anybody's got tips on the knot bot, you let me know, please. Don't forget to get my followers giveaway there, friends. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Knotbot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me double check that So Boy for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that 4 of them worked. I'm unsure on that. Anybody else interested in this black jersey knit? These are from Icy Fabrics. They're American milled here. Let me know if you're interested in the black. I'm going to set this to the side here for just a minute and keep pulling some more. We'll go with another jersey just for funsies because I'm talking about them. So we've got this light blue color, little jersey knit. You can see the sheerness on that as well as the kind of drape that it's got. This one's so nice and soft. So I'm going to put that up. If you want multiple yards, just go ahead and put in the comments how many you want. But right now I'm running 1 yard at $7 for the yard of this blue jersey. Thanks for looking at that. Just gonna stack everything in this lovely little corner of mine. That way if y'all see anything in the background that you're interested in, I can pull it for you. Got some baby pink jersey here. I don't know that like pink color. Yeah, it's as close as it is. Got some baby pink. I'm gonna just throw this on there for you guys. Once again, everything is $7 a yard. If there's something that you want multiple yards of, just go ahead and put in the comments how many yards you want of something. Okay? IGBB, congratulations on that giveaway. Congratulations. You're going to be getting a sticker from me. Trying to keep track of my little labels from, what's it called? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is you. All right, here up next is like this coral-esque color. It's more like a heather type print. There is some softness to it. I'm gonna go with one-way stretch. We're stretchy one way, not so much the other. Again, this is a midway here. All of these are starting at $7 a yard, or they just are $7 a yard. If there's anything that you're interested in color-wise, or you want multiple yards of, just let me know in the comments. Thank you everybody for joining. And if there's any colors that you're wanting to see, please let me know. I have a ton of stuff that you can't really see. I also have stuff under my desk here that's kind of hard to show. I'm gonna pull out this fun one that, like, I don't know what anybody would want to do with it, but you know, who's to say? Who's to say somebody's not interested in this? Like, for the like cosplay-esque people out there, it is two-way stretch on that. I believe that this one like must be made in China kind of thing. I'm gonna be honest. All right, we're going with midway. This is $7 a yard. If you want multiple yards, just go ahead and let me know. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Right now I'm running this super weird thing. If you want multiple yards of it, you just go ahead and let me know in the comments how many yards you're interested in, and I will cut it for you. Nobody wants this? This is some real disco fever-esque. EDB, welcome back. EDB. EDB teach. All right, I'm gonna run some kind of more all right, this one, like I said, with one of the black ones, what is the purple I just had? Oh, I'll show it to you. Let me run this like neon orange. Neon orange, this one has a more technical feel to it. So this feels like hiking shirt material. So I have this in this orange, like hunter orange, and black as well. So this is more of a midway. Everything is $7. Everything is $7 if you're interested in this. Two-way on the stretch there. Did I start it? I'm not sure. I don't think I did. All right, I'm running that. If you're interested in a yard of this, again, this is like a hunter orange. It is more of a technical fabric. All right, EDB, I'm going to show you that weird purple one. All right. Uh-oh. Here's this one. It's purple on one end and like latexy on the other. Purple on one end. I'm going to go with its costume. But $7 a yard if anybody's interested. There's that. $7 running. I'm not sure if I can cancel that, but I can surely try. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is my third show ever, so I'm really not sure how to do a lot of that stuff. I'm running not bought for the first time. Oh, let me see. Let me see. I don't know how helpful I would be on that or how to Woo Knits. Yes, Woo Knits. Not entirely sure because I've never gone through and dealt with a cancellation. So if anybody's got any suggestions on that, how to help out IGBB with the cancellation, let me see. Followers giveaway pending cancellation. Accept. Okay, I accepted that. So let me know if that worked for you, okay? You are so welcome. Yeah, especially if it's not letting you change your... Okay, perfect. Good. That way you can change your usernames. Any rib knits. Okay, let me show you what I got. The ones that I have are like a pink-esque color. And I might have, I don't think I have a blue one, but I do have this pink one. Maybe red. Is the red one? No, that one's not red. Oh, there's a green one down there. Okay. So this is what I have for a ribbed knit, is this pink color here. Okay, this is what I've got. It's like a mid-weight. It's actually really neat. I'll run that. I'd call this a more mid-weight. This rib knit. Let me know how many yards you're wanting, and I'll just run some more if you're wanting more than 1 yard of that too. Okay. 2, please. You got it. That second yard is up there for you. Yeah, if anybody is interested, just let me know how many yards you want, and I will run it for you. Yes, this has a really soft feel to it too. So I totally can see why, to be honest. So this is number 7. And then I think that I do have a blue one. Let me pull the blue one for you. It is a smaller rib to it, but I'll show it to you. Had it out. Oh, here it is. It's like I had it out earlier because I was cutting some things. So here's the blue that I have. Again, it is, well, never mind. It's not as obviously ribbed. It's not as obvious. Like it's kind of small there. It's like real small. Like we'll just run this. See if anybody's interested in this. I think I might have one more ribbed other than that pink one. If anybody's interested in this, that's up right now. It is a mid-weight. You can kind of see there we go. Hey, okay, how many yards do you want of that? It's so soft on one side too. Just that one, you got it. This is, where'd my sticker go? I have a sticker. This is number 2. Number 2, this ocean color. I have something similar to this that is a navy color. I have a darker navy and a lighter navy. This one I had cut earlier because I was working on getting a yard cut and weighed of everything. So this is a kind of another kind of more mid-weight. So I'm going to start 1 yard of this. If anybody is interested, I can cut you more yardage if you want. This is another, it's a smaller rib on that. Did I start that? Yeah, I did. Okay. On that. And then I also have this in a darker blue navy as well. Welcome in, everybody. Let me start another giveaway. That's running right now. If you get in my giveaway, you'll be getting one of my stickers that says buying fabric is a hobby. There's that for you guys. All right, let's see what else I got. Let's see what else I got. I think I ran some of this already. I do have one fun print that I ran in my last show, and I'll get it for you guys. So here is one of the prints that I have. I was calling it my 17 going on 70 print, but we all know that 13 going on 30 is really what I meant. So I'm going to run this. This is more of a mid-weight. It has one-way, more of a one-way stretch to it. So that's up now, starting at $7 a yard. And if you want more than that, I will gladly cut you more. So no worries on that. And then I'm just putting things on the back here. So if you see anything in the background that you want to ask about, feel free. I will pull anything that you're interested in. Oh, a stack's fallen. My stack's fallen. I don't think that's working out so well. Okay, let's see what else I got. Got a more mid-weight heather gray. This super soft. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for checking that, by the way. So here's this. This has such a soft feel to it. Again, everything is $7 a yard. If you're wanting multiple yards of something, just go ahead and let me know. But if not, it's just $7 a yard, and I'll cut you as much as you need. This is this nice heather gray color here. That's super soft. I'm gonna figure out what to make with some of this stuff. Get you another. Oh, this one's a big old Betty roll. Guys, I'm getting a workout. I'm getting a workout pulling all these for you guys. So thank you for that. Any florals? No, I don't have any florals with me. I do have like one polka dot, but that's really about what I've got right now for like print, other than this camo and some stripes. So this is super soft on the camo side. This is probably, oh, it says cashmere print brush, and this green camo. So for this is more heavyweight. If anybody is interested, here is a yard running. If you want multiple yards, feel free to let me know. This is a cashmere brushed camo. Super neat texture. Like, this is super soft. I know y'all can't feel it, but you can kind of see that it's soft, yeah? Like, that looks soft. Feels like cashmere, that's for sure. Feels like cashmere. Getting a workout, guys. Getting a workout. Sweet. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, that's a neat. I'm gonna get the dots out here in a minute. This is a neat one. I'm gonna have to, like, we've been working on reorganizing my garage to kind of make more space for all my fabric. All right, here is a light gray. This is kind of another heather-esque type. So this is more on the mid-weight side. We'll start that. That's starting right now at $7 a yard. All of these knits are $7 a yard. And if there's anything you want to see colors-wise, please let me know. I do have a bunch of different colors. Robert Penn, please run again. Robin, you want me to run this one here? Let me know how many yards you want of that, Robin. 2, you got it. There's one running right now. Black modal, absolutely. There's that one. And there's 2. The black modal. Gigi, how many do you want of the black modal? 2, you got it. I just keep calling you So Boy, by the way. So Boy, this is more, I wouldn't say it's jersey. I might have a gray jersey, but this is a little bit heavier than jersey. So I just keep calling you So Boy. But you're buying fabric, so Boy it might be, my friend. So Boy it might be. So number 8. All right, let me get that modal for, no, So Boy for Gigi. Black modal. Gigi, did you see the jersey that I had? Just want to make sure you saw the black jersey. Here's that modal. Let me double check. The width is, I think, 60 something. Do, do, do. 36. 36. For a structured tee, yeah, absolutely. You got it. I have pont as well. I would say the pont is a little more structured. Like it's a bit denser. So I'll put them next to each other and you can tell me, Gigi. So here is the pont, like stretch wise. And then here is the modal that I have. So I'm gonna put them up next to each other so you can kind of, one definitely. Do I have, no, I'm just really obsessed with textiles, to be honest. Definitely the modal would be more breathable. I stick to the ponts because, like I said, I'm in Washington and I like my stuff to be a little bit dense, so I can like wear one dress. So yeah, I would say that the modal is more breathable. Yeah. Yeah. That totally makes sense. I'm gonna run that right now. It's more of a mid-weight there for you. So I'm gonna run that. Gigi to 10. Oh, you follow me, Gigi to 10. Do you follow me on Instagram? Like, your name sounds so familiar now. Yes, I was like, I know that I've clicked on your profile too. I was like, Gigi to 10. I was like, that name sounds so familiar. Well, thank you for coming to my show, especially if you're coming from Instagram. About to be 11. That is amazing. Oh man, I bet they sure love having you and your help too. As much help as you can give, even if it's just sewing stuff. That's amazing. Well, obviously you love all of your grandkids, especially if you're sewing for them. Is it just one son that's got all? Oh, oh man, real busy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all. That is hysterical. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my little stack and keep it Keep it on. I'm telling you guys, I am getting one hell of a workout because these are big Betty rolls. Do I have any swim? I think that the swim that I have is a kids panel, and I think that that's it. I had a big event, and I think I sold the swim that I had. But as I like to tell my husband, since I buy so much fabric, I am constantly getting more. This blue, yeah, this one's a jersey. This one's a bit thinner. A bit thinner of a jersey. I'm gonna run this. This is a nice lightweight. Welcome in everybody. Everything starts at, you got it, no worries. Everything is $7 a yard, and you just let me know how many yards you want, and I will just keep running. Robin, how many do you want of this one, Robin? 2, you got it. Starting that now. That's going for you, Robin, that second one. If anybody's interested in this nice, kind of deeper navy blue jersey knit. Obviously a little bit more of the sheerness there, but it's such a soft. Red or green? Oh, I have some red. Let me run some red for you. I got plenty of stripes. I got plenty. And then also, okay, I have like a bunch of cuts that came, like different yardages that came when I had bought all of this. So I think in a couple days I'm gonna do, because I've never done a fill a box. This is only like my 3rd show. I've never done like a fill a flat rate box. I might do one of those, just to like move these, and it's whatever gets bid on is what it is. Can I put a sticker on this? No, I need this for Robin. That's number 10. I got plenty of stripes. What color, A-okay? Number 10. Or any colors in particular for the stripes. I see the reds or greens. Blue stripes, no clue. You got it. I got plenty of stripes though, friends. So don't you worry. Oh, also I showed this earlier, but I don't know who was here. It's like this window pane knit. Not sure if anybody's interested in this. It would make like a great sun cover, or like swimwear cover kind of thing. So I'm just gonna run this just in case anybody's interested in it. That's running now. If anybody wants a yard of this fun stuff, definitely would be good for like a swimwear cover up. Passing on that, no worries. Yeah. All right. Red. I already ran something like this, so we'll just set this right there. Red. All right, here's my red. And she red too. Another jersey, more jersey-esque type. Yeah. I know, I'm getting a lift for sure. All right, I'm gonna run this red here. This is a nice lightweight, kind of feels jersey-esque. Running that. Hey, okay, how many do you want of this? 2, you got it. 2 of this. That second one is running now. Anybody else interested? Oh, Robin, you got it. Robin, how many do you want? 2 yards. Polished Penny, are you saying his name is Will? This is number 11. Number 11. I think that's Reddit. Oh yeah, that's Robin. Robin. Number 11. And then 2 to polished penny. You got it. There's 1 for you, polished penny. And then that second one. Going now. Got to get Christmas. Absolutely. If you don't start Christmas in July, you know, that second one's running there. Oh, let me run it again. Polished penny, I'm going to run that second one for you. There you go. I know you can't, like, I think that Whatnot needs to fix that. Like, I want to be able to chat and still swipe at the same time. Because anybody else get caught chatting and then there's something that you want to bid on and you're like, oh my God, how do I get out of the chat? Anybody else interested in this red jersey-esque knit? Not too much on the sheerness there. Let me know. Let me know. Polished penny. Number 11. All right, let me get some stripies. Also, I'm like trying to figure out if there's anybody that uses the Knotbot, any cotton spandex. So a lot of these are blends. They're like poly cotton blends. I don't think that I have any that are more spandexy. Like some of these feel like they have spandex in them, but it's definitely more of a poly cotton blend. Other than I had one cashmere I think had spandex in it. Where's my 11s? I put my 11s on. Wait. Y'all, I'm getting a workout. Oh, I got some blues. This one has a little bit of sheerness to it. Hey. Hey. All right. So this blue one, blue and I don't even like what that other color is. It has some sheerness in the stripe. I'm looking for a cotton spandex lycra for some everyday wear. Oh yeah, so boy, this is you're just so boy now, okay? You're just so boy. I do have a couple other shows too, by the way. So you just bookmark those and I'll see you for those. Okay? Well, I do so exactly. So you're just so boy. Okay, I'm gonna run a yard of this. If you want more than a yard, just let me know in the comments how many yards you want, and I'll run it for you. This one. This one's a neat one. I like this one a lot. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to like redo my whole stack here. All right, pink and gray. Pink and gray. Kat, I think you were just looking for some everyday wears. I do have some like just solid colors of jersey and modal and some pont. All right, so this is stretch, lightweight, starting at, well, it is $7. $7 a yard here, friends. This is 2. Not much on, not much along the, well, there's a little bit along the selvage. So I would say this is more of a 2. Like there's a little bit of give, but it's all on the, all on the bias. 2 yards, you got it, Robin. Starting that second one for you. Thank you so much, Robin. Anybody else interested in this pink and gray? Just trying to show y'all the stretch there. Just gonna put it up just in case. Boop. That's running right now, just in case anybody wants one a yard or so of this. Definitely got some more stripes too. And while I grab something else, I'm gonna do a buyer's giveaway. Go ahead, if you've bought something, go ahead and get in that buyer's giveaway. I'll be giving, you get to pick 2 of these zippers. 2 of these two-way zippers. So there's like this, they're all YKK. There's this light blue one that is plastic with a metal zip, and then orange, baby pink with, I think it's gold, baby pink and gold, black and gold, and then blue and gold. And then if anybody wants me to run some zippers, these are the zippers that I have. I can run some bags of that, and we'll just measure it and see where we go. This has a sticker on it. Yeah, let's got a sticker. All right, let's find y'all another stripe. Just starting my piles. I do have a lot of white. Let's see, ivory white tencel. Anybody want some tencel? Ivory white. This would be great for anybody that wants to dye. Oh gosh. If I blow my back out, guys, I did it for whatnot, okay? This one has a tag on it. Let's see, where did that tag go? Where'd it go? Lord love it. Oh, it might be on the other end. Wait. Nope. Well, it did have a tag. Anyways, it said tencel of this white. This would be great for tie-dyeing, to be honest. So nice stretch to that one. We'll run it. We will run it. Lightweight, $7 a yard. If anybody's interested in that. Nice lightweight knit. This one's 4-way for sure. Did I start it? Yeah, I started it, I think. Okay, let me move that. I'm gonna have my husband come out here and move all of this stuff. There's lots of white. Lots and lots of white. And I have a cream one, I think. All right, got another stripe for you guys. This one is like a neat, I don't even know what color this is. Oh my God. Yeah, these ones aren't super like girly colors or anything like that, which is like awesome. Like they're definitely multi, yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna start that. Again, these are all $7 a yard. If you want multiple yards, you just let me know in the comments. 2 of those, you got it, A-okay? A-okay. That's okay, I'll start it again. There's 1. And here's 2. That second one is up there. If anybody is interested in this, more of a 2-way. 222, A-okay. This is, what number is this? 13? So number 12, number 12, number 13, number 13. Welcome in, everybody. If you see anything in the background, I've just been moving rolls over here as I have shown them so that you can kind of see them in the background. I have a ton, like a ton of stuff. So I'm just gonna keep pulling stuff, and then if there's anything in the background that you want to see, I will pull it for you and run it. No worries there. Because I also have some other. Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. That one, and then I have another one, Anna Jerry. That's my aunt in the comment in the chat. That's my aunt. That's my aunt. Sunflower. I think I ran this one earlier. Number 3. Did anybody get any of this? Not sure. All right. So here is this nice white and black stripe. We'll run one of these. It has like a little bit of gray in there too. Polished Penny, congratulations on my buyer's giveaway. So you get to pick 2 of these, what's it called? 2 zippers. Oh, this one? This is 2. 2-way. Black. You want 2 black? 2 black for your giveaway? You got it. 2 black. You got it. 3 yards, you got it. There's that first one. And the second. And the third. Anybody else want some of these stripes? This one's cute. I like this one a lot. Number 3. This one will make a good dress. Number 3. Okay. Oi. I still got some more stripes too. Some more stripes. This is giving Beetlejuice. Hiya! Some Beetlejuice for ya. Some Beetle. This is again another 2-way. Another 2-way stretch there. Just a little bit along the selvage, but there's that 2-way. I'm gonna start that. That's running right now for you guys. $7 a yard. If you want multiple yards, you just go ahead and let me know how many yards you want, and I will run it for you. This one's a neat one. I like this one. That's very Beetlejuice. I said it 3 times, yeah? All right. Just throwing it on my stack over here. Gonna have to make my husband restack those. All right, here is another stripes. Here's another stripe. This is, I would say it's more white. That one has a white stripe. This one is a bit more on the 4. I would say that's more 4-way. Yeah. So I'm gonna run that. Everything here is $7 a yard. If you want multiple yards, you just go ahead and let me know. No, I'll just run it at a 1 and see where we go. There's that. Thanks for looking at that. This pink one, what is this? Light pink. Loose knit. Hey. Pink jersey. Everything here is $7 a yard. You want multiple yards, you just go ahead and let me know in the chat. There's that for you guys. And if you've been in any of my other shows, let me know what you think of like this, like just paying by the yard, or if you'd rather just have me do pre-cuts, like at different yardages. I'm just trying like just got these on Friday, so I haven't been able to do much with them with Father's Day and all of that. But if you've been in any of my shows, let me know which one you prefer. If I just went by the cut and you just buy whatever cut I got available, or what? Let's see. Pull another stripe. Lots of white. Anybody do tie-dyes? Because I got a lot of white. That would be great for tie-dye. Great. All right, this is similar to that blue one that I ran earlier. So boy, this is another good one that would make a great caftan. A little bit of sheerness there on some of it. A little bit of a stretch along the selvage. That's running now for 1 yard. If you want multiple yards of this, you just let me know. This is a weird stripe. Orange and gray. I ran the pink and gray already, but orange and gray. Yeah, that blue and green one's really cool. Won't get lost. I know, right? For real. I don't know if you saw that bright orange tech fabric that I had wherever I put it in my stack of stuff, but we'll run a yard of this if anybody's interested in a yard of this. Robin, how many you want of this? 2? You got it. There's another 2 there for you, Robin. Number 14. Number 14. Gonna do another followers giveaway. Go ahead and get in that giveaway. Everyone will be getting one of my stickers that say buying fabric is a hobby. That one's a neat one. Here is another ribbed, definitely more green. Looks kind of teal-ish, I think, on my screen. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I do. Good minds, right? Yeah, here's the green that I've got. It's like a grass green. So I'm going to run that. This is more of a mid-weight. $7 a yard. There's that. How many you want, A-okay? 3, you got it. 1, 2, there's your second yard. And 3. Anybody else interested in this green ribbed knit? 4-way stretch on that. A solid jersey green. Let me look under my table. I don't think that I have a solid jersey that's green, but I will look. I'm not seeing one on my shelf. I don't think I do, but that doesn't mean I'm not wrong. Window pane. No on that. No on the solid green. Also, I'm the worst. I want 2 of the cashmere. No worries. I also, while I'm at that, under my table, I have more like tech fabric. So I have Polar Tech in orange and blue. So that's like coat material, like REI, like hiking coat material. And then I do have sweatshirt material. One of them lined with fleece, and the other lined with like, I don't know, kind of like a thinner fleece too. And I think that I might have a different color of the camo. So let me see if I got a different color of the camo real quick for you. That one's French terry. I have a different color camo, but it's more like French terry too. But I'll get the cashmere out. Let me get the cashmere. I do have like a dark gray jersey. Yeah. I don't think I did this one. We. I have a dark gray jersey. If anybody's interested in that, I'll just toss that out there. Dark gray jersey. I know, like there's just stuff underneath this pile of stuff, which is why I'm moving it anyways, because that's the only way I'm gonna get it out. Yeah, this one's really neat. 4-way on the stretch there for this one. If you're new in here, I'm just showing y'all what I have. If you want something run, I'll run it by the yard for you guys. Just trying a new way of showing you guys what I have. The last 2 rounds I just did pre-cuts. So let me know which one you like. If you prefer the just pay in per yard, or if you like the pre-cuts. Because I'll sell you fabric whichever way you want to buy it, friends. Pete. So boy, I'll save the dark one for you there. Okay, let me get that other one. Okay, how many do you want of the cashmere, or do you want to see it again? Here's another stripe. Stacy, congratulations. Here's another stripe. 2 of that earlier camo, you got it. Robin, let's run this for you. You want another 2 of this, Robin? You got it. There's that first one up for you. This one's nice. I really like this one. The grays I like. And let's throw that other one on there. There's that other one for you, Robin. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just going through my rolls. The way that I do this right now is I'm just showing the rolls, and you just let me know how many yards you want. All of the fabric that I'm showing is $7 a yard. So if you want multiple yards, you just let me know in the chat, and I'll run however many you need for you. Okay, 3 of this stripe, you got it. That first one's up for you. This one's super cute. I really like this one. I'm going to make a dress with this one. I've been buying, I don't need any more patterns, but I've been buying patterns. So. Welcome in, welcome in. There's that second one, and here's your third one, A-okay. There's that for you. Perfect. These are number 16. If anybody else is interested in this stripe, a little bit of stretch on the selvage. And then there's that. All of this fabric is $7 a yard. And I'll run as much as you'd like, as long as I think I got it to cut. As long as I think I got it. All right, let's see what else. Boop, boop, boop. I don't know what this is. Oh, somebody was asking for some spandex. Here is some like crimson-ish color. It is two-way. Two-way on this one. Not very much of it left. So two-way on this crimson. Feels like spandex. I'm going to toss that out there. Let's just throw one out. If anybody wants a yard of it, that's running. Doop, doop, doop. All right. Let me get that other roll for A-OK. Sweet. Oh, Lord. This old, big old Betty roll. Getting a workout, friends. I'm getting a workout. All right, A-OK. Just confirming this cashmere stretch. You want 2. Boop. Throw this up anyways. Welcome in, Tamara. Just running these big old rolls that I got. This is a cashmere 4-way stretch knit. I think A-OK wanted 2 of these. I'll set it to the side here. Wait. Hi, Patch Happy. This one feels like spandex. I don't know if that gal that wanted spandex is still in, but this one definitely feels spandexy. Ooh, this is a big old roll too. This definitely has some 4-way stretch to it. This is real like soft and silky feeling. Like this is smooth. I'm gonna run that. Everything here is $7 a yard. $7 a yard. There's that for you. This one's neat. Go ahead and put this back over here. Got another stripe for you guys. Lots of stripes. I don't think I ran. No, I didn't. Here's another stripe. This one is this nice darkish pink. That's the top of my bolt. Little bit of stretch along the selvage. Definitely more of a 2-way there. That's starting now. $7 a yard. If you want multiple yards of it, you just holler and let me know how many you want, and I'll run it for you. Of this orange. And then once I get through these rolls, I'll go through some of the apparel fabric that I have, the satins and things like that, if anybody is interested in that. I have a lot of purple, a lot of white. Let me get this other. I think I have some. Ooh. Got another stripe. Here's another stripe for you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. just showing you guys the new rolls that I just picked up on Friday. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know. Everything here, you got it, Robin. Everything here is $2 a yard, or sorry, $7 a yard, and you just let me know how many yards you want, and I'll run it for you. Robin, that's running for you. This is more of a two-way. And here's that second one, Robin. Lots. I got lots of stripes. I don't have any florals. If that's what you're into. Don't currently have any florals. I do have lots of solids in a bunch of different colors. Also, pardon my allergies. I'm getting wrecked. I don't know if anybody else has terrible allergies and your existence is pretty much Flonase right now, especially during the summer, but it is for me. Anybody else interested in this gray stripe? Throw that up there. There's that. And if you're in this show, I might go back to doing like my pre-cuts. I don't know. You guys let me know if you've been in any of my other shows, which way you like more. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent because this is like my third show on Whatnot, so I don't really know what I'm doing anyways. But y'all let me know. All right. This is a French terry. My husband's boot. This is like French terry. Let me find out where my selvage is here. We're all tucked in. This is like a, yes, I know, I am getting quite a workout. All right, this is two-way stretch here. And this is more like French terry, especially if you look at the back end here. More like French terry on this one. Still some great stretch. We'll run some of that. It's mid-weight, $7 a yard. I know, Robin, I was planning on having a whole bunch prepped and like cut. I do have some bigger cuts here. I just wasn't prepared to run those, and I might just do like pack a flat rate box. If anybody's interested in that, I might do that. Just do a bunch of cuts and run some flat rate boxes. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Sweet. All right, I got another French terry. This one is a camel print. Oh, this feels more like a little more like toweling. Stinking boot. This one's a little more like toweling on the inside, or like more like a rougher French terry. Two-way stretch on this one. This is the print. I guess there's a little bit there. Yeah. I like this one. This one's really neat. Yeah, so boy. I know, right? These ones are really neat. I just like the colors that Icy picked. Yeah. Bookmark my other ones, my friend. I at least got these rolls. What is this one? I think this one is more like a French terry. The inside kind of feels like toweling without being so heavy. So like a rougher, yeah, not rougher. Rougher it really isn't the word, but yeah, it's definitely, the inside definitely has some toweling vibes opposed to French terry. I mean, you can kind of see it there. Yeah. I don't know if I ran this one. We'll just run it again because my brain says I didn't. So that's going. Welcome in. Welcome in. just showing the new rolls that I got on Friday. If there's anything that interests you, let me know and I will grab it for you. And you just let me know how many yards you want. I'm going to show you guys the tech fabric that I have. I don't know if anybody is like into that kinds of stuff, but I'm going to show you just in case you are. I also have some things like this. So boy, this isn't gonna, some like silky-esque type things. If anybody wants to see those, I don't have any prints. Some of them, like this one has a stretch to it. Not for me, yeah, I know. This one has two-way stretch to it. This one would be $10 a yard for this like silky satin vibe. Let's see what else I got. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, I'm running some knits. I also am just showing some of the apparel fabric that I haven't showed yet. Welcome back, Polish Penny. So here is some of the apparel fabric that I haven't ran yet. I might do a separate show on this stuff, so if you're not interested in technical fabric at all, just tell me to keep it moving, okay? But this is like hiking pants type of material. So it's like got this kind of like micro suede line, and then this is the exterior. So I have it in this blue color and then a bright orange color. I'll show that to you. Like I said, if you're not into technical fabric, totally okay. Totally okay. But I am, because I do a lot of mountaineering and things like that. So a lot of this is up my alley. Like this is just great coat material, and like I said, for hiking pants and things like that. This one has a more dense lining to it. Yeah, this one's neat. Yeah, it's like not hunter orange. But yeah, so this one is a more fleece line than the other one. So this is a little bit heavier weight than that blue one that I showed you guys. Like I said, if you're not into technical fabric, I might just do this as its own show, because this is just one of those things you're either into it or you are not. This is like sweatshirt material that is, so like it's like hoodie material on the outside. Like if you know what I'm talking about, right? Like that kind of. Anyway, so this is like sweatshirt material on the outside, and then fleece lined on the inside. Four-way stretch there on this one. This would make great like leggings, like if you're in cold weather kind of thing. This would make awesome leggings. This one here is $10 a yard. Again, with that four-way stretch, fleece line, kind of sweatshirty or legging material there. If you're just joining, I have tons of knits in the background. Right now I'm just showing some of the technical fabric that I have, because I do a lot of hiking and mountaineering and things like that. So a lot of the stuff that I have is great for like making your own hiking shirts and things like that. So I'm going to pull some more of that out. I do have a purple French terry. I do have some wool. If anybody wants to see some of that stuff, welcome in, Rodney. Let's see here. Here is another sweatshirt material. Yeah, here's another sweatshirt material that has a thicker fleece. So the outside is like hoodie material, I'm trying to think of a brand that might be like across the board. Everybody knows what I'm talking about as far as the sweatshirt material, because the sweatshirt material is not like regular cotton sweatshirt material. It's more like, I don't know if a lot of people know what Grundon's is, but it's kind of like their hoodies. Like, yeah, with a thicker fleece. Again, you can make some great leggings with those. Here is one of my all-time favorite fabrics. This is a four-way stretch. This is another one that's great. This might be great for caftans. This is one that is heavy because it's a big old roll. Welcome in, welcome in. So this one has like this window pane to it, but not like the other one. This is like Patagonia hiking hoodie kind of thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's that four-way. The inside is doesn't have any real texture to it. Just that exterior. But this stuff is amazing, and it's dense. Like, it's not dense as in the weave, but like it's just nice, heavy-duty fabric. So like, I have these knits, and then I have technical fabric. So I might just have to do a separate show on the tech fabric that I have for anybody that's interested in that kinds of stuff, because I got that stuff. I have some gray French terry as well. But yeah, and I have wool. If anybody's looking for certain colors, if you're new here, please let me know. If not, I can start grabbing some satins and things like that for you guys if anybody wants to see that stuff. Wait, what was that green? Which green? Oh, that is a cotton sateen. Let me show you. Not a knit, it's a cotton sateen. It has a very beautiful print to it. This is from Art Harmony. It is super wide, super wide. Couture Karma had bought some yardage of this. No stretch or anything. Like I said, it's a cotton sateen. I also have it in white. But this is like for real dress material. For like, this would make a beautiful dress. With the ducks and some sheep and things. Yeah, no worries. It is a very good green. Like, I can see why it caught your eye. I was going to say drapes. No. It's very cottage core, which seems to be popular right now. Seems to be very popular right now. Okay. So, should I run through the knits that I have again, or do y'all want to see some of the satins and crepes and things like that I have? Because I got boxes of that stuff still, and last time I just like randomly pulled it. Hey, Couture, you're still here. It just popped up that you were like here. All right, I'm gonna grab a random box and we'll just see what we got. See what we got. Hey. Welcome in, welcome in. Question. I will be having quilters cotton. It will be vintage stuff because some lady is selling me her entire collection. And in that, I will also be getting denim and upholstery and things like that. Yeah, I don't usually want to commit to doing quilters, cottons, and things like that, since there's such already a huge community on Whatnot that does it, and they're just like far more put together than I am. But yeah. All right, so I have 1 3/8 of this like silky-esque, I think it's a shantung because there's not a ton of schlubs on it. There's a little bit of color bleed on that one, so I'm not gonna, this is true silk though. There's just a little bit of color bleed. If anybody wants me to run it, you let me know, but there is some color bleed on this one. We're just gonna go through some of the other fabrics that I have and see what y'all feel like. There's 1 3/8. Here is a blue, nice shiny blue Dupioni, silk Dupioni. Gonna run this at $5. And that's starting now, $5. I know this is great. This is for the entire cut. This is how I did my last few shows. Couture, hey! This is how I did my last few shows, where I just ran stuff just to see what I had. Couture Karma. So all of these, whatever I call out for the yardage is whatever it is that you're getting. Because I still have a lot of this stuff left. So this one is a crepe. I wonder if it's satin on the inside. Yep, crepe lined satin. So let me show you the satin here. And if anybody wants me to roll back through the knits that I have, please let me know. I will gladly get it for you. But let's roll through some of the apparel that I have, because I think I have that as part of my thing too, is knits and apparel. So we got 1, 2, 3. So 3 yards of this crepe lined satin. This is going to start at a random 5. Starting at $5 for all 3 yards. Couture. MG. Hey friends. Oh, see, y'all like this stuff. I knew you guys like this stuff. 3 yards. You guys are amazing. I know. Some of these blues are really vibrant too. And I have my light on so that you can better see. I sure do. I do. I do, in fact, have some taffeta. Get some out for you. Couture, did you want to see some of the whites that I had? Because I know you had asked me about some whites, some bridal stuff. And I'll see what I got. I know I have some white habutai, I think. No whites, you got it. And I do have a random lining material. I couldn't tell you what it is, to be honest, but I know I got it. No whites. Let's see, I got another blue in here. Let's see what this blue is. This one is a matte blue satin, and just so you can see it next to the other one, because it will look the same, but they're obviously different. Yeah, you can see that one has like more of a sheen. All right, let me get you some measurements on this one. Is that Penelope? Penelope! I was like, what's that name up there? It looks real familiar. Oh, this is a long cut. All right, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 of this matte satin for you guys. It's gonna start at $7. You're getting all 5 yards. That's how we do my pre-cuts of apparel fabric. Starting at $7 for 5 yards. $7 for 5 yards of this matte satin. A-okay. Nice grab. Nice grab on that. Let me get you guys another box. Deal. Right? You're like, pull my leg. What a $7. Yeah, this is how my pre-cuts run, and I wasn't sure if I guess the rolls of fabric are a little bit different than these, but like I said, this is my third show on Whatnot, so I'm still trying to figure out, especially since apparel stuff is a lot different. So still working on it. I'm gonna get some denim and things like that too, because I know denim is a real must have. Anybody interested in? Oh, this one's neat. This is like a bone color. This is a bone color. It's satin on one side, and like a shantung on the other. Like, yeah, that's a really neat color. And both sides have a very distinct, like, again, there's the satin side. It is like a satin shantung. I'm gonna go with this as silk, like for real silk. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 and a half. 3 and a half. Starting at $5 for all 3 and a half of this bone colored silk dupioni. This one's neat. A-okay. That one's a good grab. This is a very neat color. I like can't even explain it. Welcome in, welcome in. Currently running through some of the apparel fabric that I have. If you're new to my apparel fabric, like satins and crepes and things like that, whatever I call out for the yardage is what you're getting. So if it's $5, it's for 3 yards, and it's $5 for 3 yards if nobody else is bidding on it. So let me get y'all another box, because I think that nobody is interested really in the whites, unless there's somebody that wants some smaller cuts of whites or cream colored. And it's kind of like a little bit some bridal things there. Let me get y'all another box. Oh, I think that Couture wanted to see some taffeta, which I definitely have. This is currently what my box vibes are looking like. What's this? Bubblegum pink. Bubblegum pink satin. Taffeta party. I still got some satins. I know I have some taffeta in here, but we got this like bubblegum matte pink. Can't remember if I ran this last show or not. Some of it I'm like, it's not in a certain bin that I normally put things in when I run. So we'll just see what we got. We got 2, 3, 4, and 7/8. So 3, 4 and 7/8. 4 and 7/8. We'll start this at $7. Starting at $7, 4 3/8 of this bubblegum pink colored satin to A-okay. It's another good grab. These ones are interesting. Unpin the product. I don't want to unpin it. You're on lockdown. Everyone's sleeping. Oh yeah. Everyone's sleeping. Good grabs for you though. And I can always use more space on my shelves because your girl's always buying fabrics. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. All right, what else we got? This is a smaller cut. Let's see. I might just have to run a bin. This one has a weird cutout to it. This one's got a big old chunk cut. Might have to hit it with the scissors. This one's heavy. This one's more like a Duchess satin. It does have a piece cut out. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Couture, you did do a huge purchase. Absolutely. So this one is like an eggplant-ish color. It does have a weird like long tail section to it. So let's see what's not cut here. There's 1, 2, 2 3/4. 2 3/4 on that one. Let's see. 2 3/4. Random 5. Come on now. Where? Confirm. Random 5. Work. All right. Starting at $5 for 2 3/4 of this like eggplant colored Duchess satin. Does have a little bit of a tail that's going to Couture. Keep dropping my stickers. I'm trying the Knot Bot for the first time, so if anybody has some suggestions on how to use it, especially when it comes to cutting bolts of fabric, because I've just been like keeping stickers on things and everywhere, and I don't really know if that's how that works, but that's what I'm doing. So if there's any Knot Bot aficionados, I've been watching a handful of videos, but again, I still am just figuring out how to use whatnot in the first place. So, all right, there's that. That's a small cut. Let me find some taffeta. Let me get a box of taffeta. Oh, and I do have some velvets left. If anybody wants some velvets, I got some velvets. I just gotta make sure that the weight class is right. Oh boy, yeah, I just gotta make sure the weight class is right on the velvets. Because if not, then actually, I don't know how much people usually pay for shipping. Like if it's normal to pay outside of a certain amount, I don't know. I think I'm okay. Because like some people will be like, you should never pay extra for shipping. And I don't know if that's the case. I'm just not familiar enough. Oh, these are crepes. That's a small cut. This is like taffeta-esque, but not. Kind of chiffon, but crunchy like taffeta. So we're just gonna run it at a random $3 for whatever this piece of fabric is. Whatever it is. Robin! Hey, Robin, Couture! I think it's a little over a yard, like if you were to measure it on, yeah, maybe. At least a yard. I don't know what it is. It's a little slinky. A little slinky. Does have a little bit of a cut out of it, but at least a yard there. That's going to Couture. I'm gonna have to just run a random bin of, what is this? Crepe. Crepe of like whites and creams. We got a dark maroon-ish, I don't know, it feels like crepe, but it's really thin. Feels like crepe, but we're kind of thin here. Like this is very, like, what are they called that go over your shoulders? One, a shawl, like a fancy. 2, 3. 3 yards. 3 yards of that, random 5. Starting at $5, you get all 3 yards of this, whatever this is. Feels like crepe. Feels like crepe. To couture. Nice grab. Nice grab. All right. Some purples, some more purples. This one feels like it wants to be stretchy, but is in fact not. Matte on one side, crepe feeling on the other. Crepe. It's just crepe on both sides. Crepe on both sides. 1, 2 yards there. 2 yards. Starting at 5 for all 2 yards. Starting at 5 for all 2 yards. It's just straight up crepe. 2 yards, purple crepe. This one's relatively soft too. MG, great grab, MG. I think everybody should have gotten all of their packages from me today, at the very least. If you were in my show last week, Friday? Was it Friday? No, I wasn't here on Friday. Wednesday, something like that. Wednesday. I don't think I did Wednesday. But I think everybody should have gotten their stuff from me by now. This one is, this one's not as soft as the other one. It looks like 4-ply. Yeah. Yeah, that one is definitely, like, it looks like it should be a knit. It looks like it should be a knit. So this one feels a little more crepe-esque. You know what I'm talking about, right? We know what, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Where like the texture is like, I don't know. Can you hear that? Yeah. Okay. So this one has like a softer side and then a more like pantsuit feel inside to it. So let's see what we got for the yardage. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, right now I'm running apparel fabric, and the way that I do the apparel fabric is whatever I call out for the yardage is what you're paying for. So if I'm calling out 4 yards, it's starting at $7 for all 4 yards. This is 3. 3, and this is heavy. This is going to start at 7 because it's heavy. So this is $7 for all 3 yards. This purple crepe, $7 for all 3 yards. This is a lot heavier than the other crepes that I've been running. Feels like pantsuit material. Did I start it? I can't tell if I started it. Y'all, did I start that? Or did I miss something? I might have missed something. Not sure. Okay. Up next is a blue. I think this is another one of those like softer crepes. Elaine, welcome back, Elaine. This is one of those softer crepes where it doesn't feel like too heavy on the texture there. So let's see what we got. Where's my salvage? Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, I'm currently working on apparel fabrics and just measuring these cuts, and whatever I call out, that's what you're getting. So 4 yards, I think, starts at $5 or sorry, $7 for all 4 yards. 1, 2, this is a big cut. 3, 4, and 5. So 5 yards of this blue-ish crepe. This would make a great lining for a dress. 5 yards, starting at $7 for all 5 yards. That's running now. $7 for all 5 yards of this crepe-esque. This has a great texture to it for being crepe. Couture or good grab couture. This is a nice cut. Oh, I hear my daughter outside. She might bang on the garage door in a minute. She's real funny. All right. Random 7. There's that. Let me get another box. Let me know if I should run like a whole flat rate of whites and creams. Is that Jack? Hey, Jack. Wait. Good grief. The fact that I still have a ton of these boxes is wild, guys, because I've been running this fabric for, what, three shows now? I think these are smaller cuts. I might have to do the whole thing with just these ones. Anybody want some white hammered satin? White hammered satin? Just know that I have it. If you want me to run it, you let me know. All right, taffeta. Who is my taffeta? Taffeta it is, with the lilac taffeta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4¼ of this lilac taffeta. 4¼ lilac taffeta. Starting at $7. 4¼ lilac taffeta. Again, you're getting all 4 yards. All 4 yards of this lilac taffeta. All 4 yards. Great grab, couture. Hold that up nice. I'll put it in one of my little doodaddies. All 4 yards. Let's see. This one is a satin. Black satin. This is smaller cut. Smaller cut here. 1, 2, 2 3/8 of this matte-ish black satin. So this is going to start at $3 for 2 3/8 of this matte-ish satin. Backside doesn't really feel like much. Robin, congratulations. Good grab on that. Oh, I gotta do another giveaway. Let me run another giveaway. Starting a followers giveaway there. If you haven't yet, get in that. That's for one of my stickers. If you haven't seen them, It is a buying fabric as a hobby sticker. I'll show it to you in just a second. Get in my giveaway, you get one of my stickers if you don't have one of them yet, or if you do. I think I've just been throwing them in the box if you've bought from me. So sorry if you have like 3 or 4 stickers because I've just been putting them in the box. Ooh. This is dense. It's not heavy, but the weave is dense. So I don't want to say it's, I don't know. I don't know what this is, friends. This feels like that techno-ish kind of stuff. I don't know, almost like like a dense tensile. One. Excuse me. Excuse me. I got one more. I always sneeze in threes. I don't know if anybody else is like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 1/4. Thank you so much. I always sneeze. That's okay, A-okay. Oh, it's been good. Yeah, Seattle's been a madhouse, so no worries. I think 4 1/4 is what I called out for this. This is a denser, like, I don't know what that is. It sounds like taffeta. It's a bit denser. Going with $7, starting at $7 for all 4 1/4 of this, and it's wide too. I think we're 60 on the width. 60 on the width. 4 1/4 for the yardage. MG, congratulations. Yeah, this one's pretty heavy. Hey, okay, did you still want that camo cashmere knit? Cashmere knit. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting tomorrow. I think that's the only difference on why I like the pre-cuts, friends. We might be moving to pre-cuts of the knits because I just like having to cut all this stuff tomorrow is not my favorite. This is a softer-esque feeling taffeta. I don't know if you guys can see that. Still sounds like taffeta, but this like isn't as I don't know what the word is. Lost it. There's 1, 2, 3, 3 1/2. Any? Yes, I do have some rib. Let me show it to you. What did I say was this? 3, 3 1/2. Let's go $5. Starting at $5 for all 3 yards of this black taffeta. All 3 yards. My taffeta, folks. Another good grab there, Couture. All right, somebody wanted some rib. Double brushed poly. Double brushed poly. So some of these are, is that Hannah? Hannah, a lot of these are unlabeled. So I can, when you get a chance, can you run that camo? Absolutely. Let's run it right now while I'm thinking of it. That's that. Let me show everybody that wasn't here earlier. Here's that. It is a cashmere print brush poly. So yeah, this is a brush poly. So this is a midweight. How many did you want again? 2, right? A-okay. Congratulations, Robin. I think we wanted 2. There's that first one, A-okay. First one. If anybody wants more of this while I got it out, you let me know, and I'll get it for you. And here's your second one. Yeah, absolutely. And the third. So if you're new, this is my first time having these big old rolls of fabric. So I've just been showing, absolutely, thank you so much, A-okay, I really appreciate you. So I've just been showing everybody the rolls that I have. And if you want some yardage of it, you just let me know how many yards you want, and I run it for you by the yard. So if there's anything anybody sees, I will get it for you. The Owl's Nest, welcome in. Welcome in. Hannah, for the ribs that you want, I have a neat pink color. I have a blue. Also depends on like how prominent of a rib that you're looking for. Let me see if I got it in my stack here. So here is a green rib. Show that to you. Green rib. Are you, after you finish with the knits, can we go back to the, absolutely. Yeah. Hannah, these are $7 a yard. And these ones are from Icy Fabrics. So it's an American milled fabric. So you let me know how many yards you want of that. I can just throw one out there. Thank you so much, Robin. An urban rib. I'm unsure what you mean, to be honest. It's softer on one side than it is on the inside. I don't know if you can see that there. And I also have it in like a, I think like a coral-esque color. I think. I know I ran another rib earlier. Beep, beep, beep. Let me find the other one. It's in my stack. It's like a hot pink. I might have a pre-cut of it already. Let me see. So I have the green, and then I have this like hot pink one for like the more obvious. These were just like cuts that I had gotten when I had picked up the rolls. So I would just prepackage them. So there's that. Those are the two colors that I have for like a very obvious rib, at least. Okay. So if you want to see any of those, yeah, absolutely. And if you want me to run any, let me know. I will be picking up more from IC in a couple weeks. So I've been asking if there's any preference for colors, textures, or anything like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, here is 3 yards. I don't know if you can really see this pink color. It's almost like a super light, I don't know, super light pink. I don't know if I have to do one of those like color correct things so that you can see it. Yeah, I think that. So there's 3. starting at $5 for all 3 yards of this. This is taffeta, this pink color, pink taffeta, MG, good grab, MG. And I still have more, so don't you worry, MG. I still got more. Got another purple taffeta. Let's see what we're at for this one. We're at 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 3.5 of this purple taffeta, starting at $5, starting at $5 for all 3.5 yards. $5 for all 3.5 yards of this super awesome purple. Oh, Polish Penny, hello. Hello, welcome back. I know you'd gotten some stuff earlier. I didn't know if you were still with me. Thank you guys for spending your evening with me. I know it's late for some of y'all. I know it's 7 o'clock here. I'm in Washington. Welcome in, everybody. Right now, I am going through some apparel fabric. So I am going through some silks, some satin, some crepe, and things like that. If there is something you're looking for, please let me know. Or if you want me to go through the knits again, I will gladly go through those. Ooh, this is real. Can you hear this? See, this is why I love fabric, because like, if you know, you know, right? Like, if you know, you know. Okay. Yes, right? Like, this is just like, yeah. All of the fabric friends in here who like know about it. All right, there's 2, 4. 4 and like a little bit of 4 and a little bit of a lip. This one's gonna start at 7 because it's a little heavy. So starting at 7 for all 4 yards. Starting at 7 for all 4 yards of this taffeta. Like, I just gotta keep doing this. Like, MG, good grab. This is such a fun one. Like, this is just one that you just have like on a fidget spinner, just so that you could touch fabric. I don't know why there's no such thing as like a fabric fidget spinner, but someone needs to make one. Welcome in, everybody. I'm currently going through apparel fabric. And by apparel fabric, I mean silks, satins, things like that. So, all right, we got another taffeta. This one is like this light blue color. Let's see where we're at on the yardage. I think we're at, no, we're at 1 and probably a half. 1 and, what? 1 and 7/8. 1 and 7/8 of this thinner taffeta. 1 and 7/8, starting at $3 for this whole cut. 1 and 7/8. This fun blue color. Thanks for looking at that. I got some more. You may want some white taffeta. White taffeta. This is a pretty decent size cut. Let's see what we got. White taffeta. If anybody has any requests for colors or anything like that, please let me know. Oh, MG, I do still have some velvets too. I would have to, I don't know if I have that in this listing. One, because I wasn't planning on it. Are you going, any green satins? No, I'm out of green. One, I have green sateen, but it's not just straight up green. It's that one that I showed earlier. I don't know if I showed that to you, Polished Penny. 1, 2, 3. 3 3/8 of this white taffeta. 3 3/8, starting at $5 for all 3 yards. Starting at $5 for all 3 yards, this white taffeta. Polished Penny, do you want to see the sateen that I have? You might have seen it in one of my other shows. It's on like a big roll, and I have it in white as well. Sure, you got it. Does have a print to it. Oh, it might have some green habutai. Wait. So this is what I have in the green. It has like little lambs and ducks and things. This is by Art Harmony. It is a cotton sateen, and it is extra, extra wide. This is $15 a yard. Pew, pew, pew. Green tablet. Church banners. This is not a satin. This is a habutai, like a silk habutai. But this is the only other green that I've got. I do have a couple of these smaller habutais, but they're not cut or anything. But this is the only other green I got. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All right, let me see what else is in my. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, this one has some cut to it. Let's see what it is. Another taffeta. 1, 2, 2 7/8 of this like magenta-ish taffeta. 2 7/8, starting at $5. Any rib knit? Yes, I do have a lot of. I have 2 colors of the rib knit. Let me start this. Starting at $5 for 2 and 7/8, I think was the cut. So for all of that. So the rib knits that I have a green. I have a green and a pink. And I'll show those to you. We can go on a field trip if anybody wants to go on a field trip. Melly, is there any colors in particular that you're looking for? Because I do have some heather gray. I'm down for a field. Absolutely. Let's get it on. Everything's kind of out right now too. So like, no judgment. Okay, so I have a black pont, white pont. This is a camo cashmere with 4-way stretch. I have actuals like sweatshirt hoodie material with fleece. Nothing in particular. No worries, no worries. We will just go on a garage field trip. So this is sweatshirt material with like a thick fleece on the inside. Everybody, we're just on a field trip through all of my fabric. This one is another sweatshirt material, but with a more like micro suede fleece. These are all pre-cuts. I'm going to be doing a fill a box, I think, of some of this stuff. All right, here's my chaotic stash because I've been pulling them off my shelves. So we got 2-way. This is another knit. Here's one of the rib knits that I have, which is this green color. I do have some, um, oop, get, sorry. I do have some like sweatshirt material, like French terry in this heather gray, which I also have in a darker color as well. Um, then over here, I have um, some lilac jersey, some, I don't know what this is, some dark gray jersey, white jersey, baby pink. This feels like a modal. Blue knit. I have some wool. That's not stretch or knit though. Got some Beetlejuice. This fun one. This one is like sweater material. Some more of that. I have. I know we're just on a field trip in my garage. Sorry, sorry everybody. You're just coming along on a field trip. This one is like a camo on the outside and kind of toweling on the inside. I would say. Don't worry about my terrible stacking job that I have going on here because it is what it is. Okay, here's another one that is another sweater-esque. It's like a deep navy blue. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like in my light. I miss going to Joann's. I know. You're welcome to come to my garage and touch everything. I promise I won't kidnap you. I don't. This is the easiest way to kidnap fabric lovers. Just be like, come to my garage and touch my fabric, and we'd all be like, yeah, I'm in. Take me, yeah, take me. I'm in Washington State. Maybe I should send out swatch cards. If anybody wants to buy a swatch card, I'll send you swatches. And then here's this. Yeah, that's my little field trip. MG, yeah, you can kidnap me. Us fabric lovers, we're really easy. Like, I'm in Georgia. I know. If you want to swat a box of swatches, I will send you a box. I will number them and everything and send you a box of swatches. Because I am definitely one of those people. I cannot buy fabric online. I just can't. I applaud those that can. So I would rather like go and buy a whole bulk amount and then just pick through it. Yeah, free trip to the fabric store for sure. But it's so hard to find apparel fabric. I custom order all my printed stuff, but I have one supplier. Who's your supplier? LBK? Oh, Kinley and May. There's one here in Washington. It's called Rainier Custom Fabrics. You should check them out because they have all types of bases. Like they got some cool bases that are just different from other people. And I think it's because there's a lot of tech type fabric here. Oh yeah, yeah. They have some like, and they have swatch kits that you can order. 1, 2, 3. All right, I got 3 yards. I don't think I showed this one. If I did, you're seeing it again. 3 yards, starting at $5 for all 3 yards of this. I don't know. Overseas bamboo. Yeah, I can totally see that. Fall is definitely sweater season. Yeah, I do have some like sweater-esque type things, but they're not that heavy. Yeah, I need to do better at I don't think that I'm doing too bad as far as the weights on whatnot. But there's just so much variety in the fabric, like weight wise, right? Because I can't just do this one, Beth. This one's like taffeta. Let me know if you want me to run it again. The higher the GSM, the thicker the fabric. Yes, but for me is if I put it in as like random 5, then I have to like just pick a general weight for it, and like right now I'm just running everything at a random 5. So then I like not necessarily run into issues. That's not quite the term. But you can definitely see on my back end that like I've paid for shipping, which is totally fine. Don't even worry about that. That I've paid for shipping on things. Just because like setting up the profiles for the fabric, I just also part of this I just need more time. Like I just need more time to do that, and I'm just not. Like I'm not doing that with the time that I have, if that makes sense. Oh, that totally makes sense. A lot of the fabric that I have is from IC Fabrics, and I'll be going back down there in a couple weeks to pick up some fabric from them as well. So it's American milled, um, and the stuff that I have is super random. This is 4 yards. Again, this is taffeta, 4 yards. This is running at starting at $7 for all 4 yards. Starting at $7 for all 4 yards of this taffeta. Do I haven't. I haven't yet. I'm going to. I do have a website. I just haven't started putting anything on it. I just picked up these rolls on Friday. So I just started like weighing them, like cutting a yard and weighing them, and then all of the yardage, like all the 1 yard pieces that I've cut, I'll cut down even more if I need to, or like throw them in a sample box. So I've been working on that, and also so I can get a picture of it. So I will have them on my website here once I can create a Facebook group. Yeah, absolutely. IC Fabric has their own D-stash group already. 1 1/4. 1 1/4 of this blue taffeta. It does have a little chunk cut out of it. 1 1/4 of this blue taffeta. How much are my silks? So whatever I call out is whatever the price is. So like this is $3 for this whole piece. I'm not doing these ones by the yard. It's for the whole piece. Um, a lot of them, like if they're um, I think 1 to 3 yards is $5. 3 to 5 is 7. Things like that. So that's generally what I've been running them at. Right now I'm just on taffetas. Oh, these are smaller chunks. Right now I'm just on taffetas. Yeah, absolutely. And I do have some velvet and things like that. 1, 2, 2 yards. 2 yards of this purple again. Random 3. Starting that. Yeah, Melly, yeah, I would love to have people sent my way. Like I said, I'm starting to get that stuff on the website, and I do buy a lot of bulk materials. Um, and I'll be going down and buying some more of IC Fabrics dead stock in a couple weeks. So I've been asking people like what colors and things like that they're interested in, just that way I can pick some up. Because all of this stuff I just picked up from some random lady's house, and she just happened to she had bought all of this fabric from IC, so it's like second hand ish bought, if that makes sense. Let me grab another stack. I don't know who's still here hanging out, but let me grab you another stack. And my satin people, my satins and chiffons and things like that. Because I still have a bunch of this stuff. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go through this stack. This is how I had all of my stuff done for an in-person show, which like helped the first couple like whatnot shows that I had. So this is a lace denim color with this silver shimmer. This is 2.5 yards. 2.5 yards, starting at $5 for all 2.5 yards. $5 for all 2.5 yards of this lace. Boop. Skipping that. Then let's do 3 yards. 3 yards of this royal purple chiffon. 3 yards. Royal purple chiffon. Starting at $5 for all 3 yards. $5 for all 3 yards. This purple chiffon. Congratulations, Beth. Thank you so much. Stack that on here. Definitely have a lot of purple. Not sure if purple is everybody's vibe. I have another lace. This is a two-toned blue. Two-tone blue. There's not much for stretch. There's like a little bit of stretch just because simply it's a lace. Yeah, like because of the fabric. So 3 yards, starting at $5 for all 3 yards. $5 for all 3 yards of this two-toned lace. Thanks for looking at that. Got 1 yard of this satin, purple satin, 1 yard, starting at $5 for 1 yard of this purple satin. I do have some other colors if there's anything anybody's interested in. Got 8.5 yards of this Charisse pink on beige organza. So it's like this lace detail, and this is as wide as the piece is, just as a heads up there. So 8 yards. Starting at $7 for all 8 yards. $7 for all 8 yards of that. MG, good grab. MG with that one. All right, let me get another stack. Oh, I do have a lot of blue. I don't think I've done much blue today. Let's go with blues, some grays. Got some crinkled taffeta. Wait. Stack of blues. Could you run the purple again? Absolutely. Now 1 yard or 4.5? Because I got a 4.5. I got a 1 yard and 4.5. 4.5. You got it. Four and a half. That one's running right now. 4.5. That one's a nice one. Polished penny. Stack that up there for you. Crinkled taffeta. Got this crinkled taffeta, 5 3/4 of a yard. Let me unravel it here so y'all can see it. Crinkled taffeta in this like sapphire blue. Starting at $10 for all 5 yards. Starting at $10 for all 5 yards. This crinkled taffeta. I think I got 2 of those. Oh, no, this one's a, nope, that's also a crinkled taffeta. Okay. This is 3 yards of a, like, I don't even, silver satin, 3 yards. This one's heavy, so this is going to start at the 7. Just because it's a heavier fabric. $7 for all 3 yards. Thanks for looking at that. Welcome in, welcome in. What else do I got? Chiffon. Got a cobalt blue chiffon, 2 yards. 2 yards of this cobalt blue chiffon. This one's really fun textured. And it's just bright. How many yards did I say? 2 yards. 2 yards, starting at $5 for all 2 yards. $5 for all 2 yards of this super pretty cobalt blue chiffon. Thanks for looking at that. Ooh, this one's beautiful. Silk charmeuse. Got a silk charmeuse in this lapis blue color, 2.5 yards. I'll show you the drape on this one because this one feels really nice. And this lapis blue silk charmeuse. That one's really pretty. What did I say for the yardage? 2.5. $5. $5 for 2.5 yards. That's for all 2.5 yards. $5 for all 2.5 yards of this silk charmeuse. Good grab, Beth. Good grab. Good grab on that one. All right. This is a real dense tencel, 2 3/4. Nice dense tencel, 2 3/4. This one's starting at 7 because it's really heavy. 2 3/4 of this really dense tencel. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Thanks for looking at that. Okay, what else do I got? That's a silk crepe. Oh, this one's a fun color. This is like a cornflower color. This one's taffeta. 2 yards. 2 yards. $5 for all 2 yards. This corn. Okay, no. Now I'm not going to be able to say it because I'm trying to say it too hard. Cornflower taffeta. This one's a cool color. Cool color. I'm just rolling through my blues. So if there's any colors that y'all want to see, let me know. This is a navy satin. It is a matte navy satin. 1 yard. $5. 1 yard of this navy satin. 1 yard navy satin. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I gotta show you guys this one. This one made me sad because this is like Joann's, like it's like in the selvage that it's Joann. So I feel like it's like you got to keep it for like memorial's sake. I don't know if anybody else is like that, where you like see Joann's and you're like, oh, our sweet, sweet friend Joann. Anybody else, or is it just me? All right, this is 4 yards. Good silky like drape. Ooh. Beth, do you have a color that you're looking for? Because I do have some that are on rolls that I haven't cut. Here is that Joann's. It's got like some sheerness to it. So this is, what did I say? 4 yards. 4 yards starting at $7 for all 4 yards. $7 for all 4 yards of this Joann's floral. You like the royal blues. Okay, let me see. I have one. It is not royal blue. It is blue. A long dress. Okay, hold on. So I do have this blue. It does have some stretch one way. This is $10 a yard though. This one's 10 a yard. Because it's like, that's okay. That's okay. It's just actual, like for real, like silk. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my words. I'm losing my words, guys. I'm losing my words. Losing my words. I might have another one. Let me see what else I got. Because you're looking for more yardage, correct, Beth? I do have some more. Yeah, let me see. I do have some more blues. Let me look. And then I do have, I think I have a blue of the Habotai, but that's kind of on the more sheer side. This is a sapphire. Let me see. That's the tinsel. One. I think that I only have smaller cuts, to be honest. To be honest. Yeah, I think I only have smaller cuts. Beth, I have no idea what I'm doing either. This is only my third show. So we're in the same boat because your girl's got no idea what I'm doing. At all. At all. At all. Okay. So these are the only, well, I have more blues, but these are the only ones that have some, what's it called to it. So here's some like lawn-ish. So it's not very silky, but it does have a good drape. Let me unpick it here. Well, I don't feel natural at it. I do have to preface with like, I'm used to talking to people. I was a police officer for 6 years before I became a mom. So like, I'm just used to like just talking in general. So there's that part. Yeah, so this has some decent drape to it. It has like a little bit of a like window pane like ish look to it. It does not feel like silk though, but it is like nice and kind of drapey. I think that this would make a good dress. This is 4 2/4, so $7. Starting at $7 for all 4 1/4 of this. $7 for all 4 1/4. If you're new here, that's how I do stuff with my pre-cuts, is whatever it is what it is. And if I have to adjust it, I adjust it, whatever, it's fine. No worries there. Good grab on that one. All right. Absolutely, you are so welcome. I'm gonna run a couple more things, and then I think that I am going to call it for the evening because I hear my baby in there screaming at her dad. And if you're a mom, you know how much your baby will tolerate. And she's been hollering at him for a quick minute. So if there's any other knits or anything that y'all want to see, and if you guys think that I should do just fill a box and y'all essentially bid on the box, let me know. I think that would be fun. Yeah, let me grab another stack real quick. And if anybody wants vinyl or anything like that, I do have some of that stuff too. think I mostly have purples. I don't know what this is. The matte black satin. Yeah, I think I'm down to my purples and maroons. Do, do, do. Back. Hello, hello. All right, I have this periwinkle color silk Dupioni. So this is silk. The Dupioni doesn't have that much like drape to it. It's definitely more like shirt kinds of material, or if you're wanting something a little bit more stiff. So I got 5 yards of this, starting at $7 for all 5 yards of this periwinkle. Again, $7 for all 5 yards of this periwinkle silk Dupioni. Good grab on that one, Beth. I thought my phone was plugged in, but it's just not actually in there. That might help. It's like telling me that my phone's dead. I'm like, no, it's not. All right, let's see what we got. Got another taffeta. This is 4 yards. 4 yards of this navy blue taffeta. I don't think I've run this specific blue. 4 yards, navy blue taffeta. Again, starting at $7 for all 4 yards. Navy blue taffeta, $7 for all 4 yards. Thanks for looking at that one. I have some wool. This is true wool. I've got 1 yard of this navy wool. This is going to start at the 7 because it is heavier. Starting at $7 for 1 yard of, in fact, wool. I burn tested these ones. So $7 for 1 yard of wool. Passing on that. Got 6 1/4 of this like eggplant colored chiffon. 6 1/4 eggplant colored chiffon. This stuff's really pretty. 6 1/4. So this is going to start at $7 because this is a little bit heavy. $7 for all 6 yards. $7 for all 6 yards of this purple, like eggplant colored chiffon. Thanks for looking at that. All right, I think that's it for me for the evening. I think I'm going to start doing pre-cuts of my apparel or of my knits. So let me know what y'all think. But till then, let us find somebody to raid. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining me for tonight. I really appreciate you guys. Let's go into So Very Happy Crafting. We're raiding.